never heard of me. I didn't grow up like that. I grew up to pick them up and grab them, still awake. And I had them like this. Always.
This crybaby father is Jose Rosas Olivo. And right now, detectives are having him reenact what he did to his son Jason on the night that turned out to be his last.
And while you were doing this, what was going on in your head? What were you thinking was going on?
Just trying to save him.
But while Jose believes his story is convincing enough to set him free, detectives already have Jason's autopsy report, and it completely contradicts everything he's saying.
Well, that's not what we're finding. That's not what we've been told by the medical examiner.
Now, after a grueling 3-hour interrogation, they'll uncover the horrifying truth of what happened to Jason and why Jose was ready to take that secret to his grave.
He's got some other marks. It's not just that. What happened to his head?
It's just like you said, like my body tenses up. I just react to that.
Do you feel responsible for what happened?
It was on my watch, so yeah.
On the morning of September 24th, 2021, Cadlick Regional Medical Center called 911, reporting a boy brought in by his parents already gone. Previous reports showed he was perfectly healthy. So how does a healthy boy suddenly become unresponsive overnight? With no clear explanation, detectives turned to the person who had him that night. And while Jose walked in believing he could never be a suspect, the evidence was already telling a very different story.
So again, what I kind of want to go over, you told us, Cameron and I last Friday how you placed Jason in the crib. So why don't you, he's going to be a little heavier. Let's go ahead. Why don't you show me how you're holding him? Is he kind of similar in weight, or?
He's a little bit lighter.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of, I didn't have him wrapped all the way, so it's pretty much similar to how I kind of have him right here.
Okay.
And I went to this other side of the crib, kind of messed with him a little bit,
Okay.
and just laid him down, like that.
All right.
Oh, my bad. It's
Yeah, you take
kind of
your time.
heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of just had him, laid him down like that, and got the pink blanket and just put him at least right here, covered him like that.
Okay.
And that was about it.
All right. And so you had the pink blanket just across his chest?
Yeah, I had it like under his arms, like just on like by his waist.
Okay. Now you had you had his arms over the blanket or underneath the blanket?
Over the blanket.
Okay. Did you have anything else on top of him?
No, that was just a pink blanket.
Okay.
Yeah, and I remember grabbing the pink blanket and just like throwing it to the side for the same reason.
Okay. And then there were some other things inside the crib as well. What was in there?
It was a formula, 2 old bottles that I had used before that.
Okay.
That's a wrench that's been there forever. There's a spoon there too that's been there forever. That was kind of like pretty much it.
Okay.
Right now, Jose looks like the most caring father in the world, walking detectives through every gentle detail of how he took care of his son that night while his wife Andrea was asleep after a long day. But what these detectives already know is that whatever he's describing is nothing close to what actually happened to Jason. So for now, they'll just let him talk, because every word of his touching little performance is something he'll have to answer for very soon.
And also, I mean, I'm going to assume that this is the case, but I want to make sure that we can say definitively, face was up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little bit tilted like that.
All right.
It was a bit like that.
But nose was up. You didn't put Jason nose down, or did you?
No,
Okay.
I had him placed upside.
All right. And do you remember what he was wearing when you set him into bed?
He was wearing a onesie. I can't remember the color, if it was blue or I can't remember the color of his onesie.
Okay. Was he wearing anything underneath?
No, I don't remember putting anything underneath. I can't remember, honestly.
Okay.
I remember him having a onesie because I had changed them.
Okay. All right. And then this is going to be the hard part, okay? So you were asleep. What happened? Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth. So what happened after you placed them into the crib?
Oh, after I placed them, I just laid back down, went to sleep. She was asleep the whole time. She probably don't remember, but she moved a little bit because I kind of bumped into her.
Okay.
went to sleep, and then that's when I was laying down, and I can hear breathing. I can hear her breathing, but I couldn't like hear anything on this side, like on my right side of my ear. And that's when I pretty much just woke up. I kind of like looked, and I didn't see anything. I thought he was just sleeping, but because I couldn't hear him breathe. I just came to this side, and I kind of tapped him on his cheek, and I seen that he didn't respond. So that's when I just grabbed him.
Okay.
And I placed him on the floor, and I started doing CPR.
Okay. Show me, was Jason still seated like this in the bed, or how?
He was still normal. He was still the same way that I had laid him. He didn't move, not one anything.
Okay.
He was still the same spot, pretty much something like this in a way, but with his arms like this, like on top.
How did you feel to the touch when you came to him?
He didn't feel like normal body temperature. He felt a little bit fresh for sure.
Okay. And again, fresh, you mean like cold?
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like something like this.
Okay.
Pretty fresh when I tapped his cheek. That's what made me grab him and place him on the floor and do that, because I had nothing else to think of but do that, because I had just seen him.
Okay. Was there anything on him?
No. I don't know if his neck, but yeah, there was some right here in his chin for sure.
What vomit? Vomit? What
it was just white.
It was white.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you show me how you picked him up? What did you do?
Yeah.
Once you found him in here and you tapped him.
I tapped him. I just picked him up and pretty much close to just walked out from the crib. And this crib's like right here, so I was just leave him down right here.
Okay.
Started performing. Well, I seen that he didn't breathe or anything. Like I didn't notice any pressure or anything. So I just started doing CPR. Just started pumping his chest like slowly.
Okay. And
started giving him mouth to mouth too.
All right. How were you giving him mouth to mouth? Was there anything particular you were trying to do?
I just tilt his head a little bit, held his nose, and just breathe into his mouth.
Okay. And about how hard were you pressing for CPR?
I wouldn't say that hard for the same reason, because he was baby, so just something like that.
Okay. And while you were doing this, what was going on in your head? What were you thinking was going on?
Just trying to save him.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I was just trying to save him. I was just trying to save him, trying to go to the hospital.
How long did you try doing CPR before moving on?
It wasn't too long. It was probably like 2 minutes, 3 minutes at most, 4.
Were you saying anything when this was going on? What were you doing?
I kind of just, I can't remember, honestly. I just remember things like screaming something, and that's kind of what woke her up.
All right. So then what happened after she woke up?
No, I was just eating. I was just trying to see what to do with that. I remember just putting on my shoes and her, I don't know if it was me or her trying to put him in the baby carrier, but we were like, no. So that's when I just grabbed the keys and we just left after that.
Okay.
But it's almost impossible to believe that a healthy boy would suddenly stop breathing with nothing major happening in between. Something clearly happened that night, and Jose is carefully talking his way around it. So prepare yourself, because what detectives are about to dig up about a shocking incident that happened with his phone hitting Jason is disturbing. But it's the casual way Jose describes it that makes it truly hard to believe. And if watching cases like this unfold is your kind of thing, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next one.
Okay. Was he pretty asleep, or was he still
he was dead asleep.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why after that happened with the phone, like he was beginning to fall asleep.
Okay.
He was already falling asleep, but that kind of just woke him up a little bit, but he fell right back asleep right after that.
That's right. You mentioned the phone. Do you have your phone with you? Okay.
No, I don't have mine.
That's not. What kind of phone do you have?
It's a Motorola.
Like, is it one of those?
Yeah,
big,
it's a pretty big
phones?
Yeah,
okay.
And it makes it a lot heavier with the case that I have.
Okay. Well, let's do this. I kind of want to find out, because we saw the bruising on the head, right? And I kind of want to, see if you can just show us Why don't you have a seat? Why don't you grab Jason? Let's have you sit in that chair. This chair is full of detective butts, so you don't want to sit in that. And I'm going to give you my phone, okay?
Yeah.
It's an older magnitude iPhone, so it's not going to be nearly the same size.
Yeah.
But show me how you were sitting on your couch.
I had him like this. I had him like this, laying down like this.
Okay, so where was his nose? Just so
This facing that way.
Okay.
So this is him facing that way. That's why he has a bruise on this side.
Okay. Does he normally sleep on his side, or does he prefer backside?
Honestly, no. He doesn't prefer any way. We would just lay him down anyway.
Okay.
I just had him like this. So.
And then, I mean, this is obviously not the same size as your couch. Were you sitting in a couch or a chair?
It's a couch.
Okay. And then, so yeah, why don't you show me real quick? I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, well, I had him like this. I just had my hand over him, kind of like that.
Okay.
And I was like this. I was just holding my phone like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just passed out. I don't know. I just passed out. I was falling asleep, and it just like went like that. And that's kind of what woke me up, because I don't know what that was, because I just felt something and something like that, and that's kind of when he did like a little scream, like a cry, and that's pretty much what woke me up and got me to. Well, I set my phone down, and got me to pick him up, and then just walked around with him there in the living room.
Okay.
If you know what a Motorola phone looks like, then you understand how serious this is. If a phone that heavy lands on my head right now, I'd be squirming in pain. So imagine it happening to Jason. And even though Jose is clearly trying to shrink the whole incident down to nothing, it won't save him, because there's still a pile of evidence detectives have yet to show him, which will reveal the truth of what truly happened to Jason. But before dropping that bomb, they end the reenactment, because to catch him properly, they need to know what life in that house had turned into.
And so that night, when did you start taking care of him that night? Do you remember?
When?
For Jason. So Andrea went to sleep, right? So you were left in charge of Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Is that normal?
Or we take turns. Take turns. It was my turn that night.
Right, but we both live with women, right? And so is it equal turns, or is it you do two and she does one, or how does it work out for you?
What do you mean she does two?
Well, does she like do 2 nights and you do 1 night, or is it just everybody?
Yeah, we each pretty much take 1 night.
Okay. No IOUs, no.
No,
yeah, I did it.
No, we're fair to each other.
Okay.
Yeah,
right. So that night was your night.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why when I sleep, she tries not to go in the room or anything for the same reason, and when she sleeps, I try to do the same thing.
Okay. So yeah, just tell me, before you laid him down, let's talk about what happened that evening when you had him in your care. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what was going on though. What were you doing?
I was just home.
Okay.
I was just there with him all day. She was there too. The only time she left was just to go drop her off, which only took 20-25 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. She was back right away. I was with him.
Okay. But I mean, was there anything in particular that evening that you remember because there's when I talked to Andrea, and I think when I talked to you, she goes to bed. Do you tend to stay up late with Jason? Okay. So
I stay up late.
Is that normal for you?
Yeah.
What are those nights like?
I wouldn't say rough. I mean, I'm kind of used to staying up, so.
No.
Yeah, I stay up. I mean, there's days like anybody else that just wants to go to sleep.
Right.
When it's my turn, it's my turn. And it's the same thing with her. When it's her turn, it's her turn. Like, we try not to pretty much get in each other's way for the same reason, because we just don't rest.
Yeah. But, I mean, with Jason, is it difficult, though? I mean...
Yeah, it was, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, we were doing our best. We thought we were doing right,
Yeah. It seems like he cried a lot.
Yeah.
Right? Did you ever...
That's why I was telling her that we should just move out of there for the same reason, because I feel like it was just uncomfortable for other people too.
Okay. Yeah, living in apartments with loud neighbors, even under the best of intentions, right? Trying to raise a it's hard to be sitting in there trying to read or do whatever you need to do and hearing it crying. So how often, like, we're talking like hours, how often was Jason crying for?
He wouldn't cry for hours, but he would be on and off. Like, he would cry for like 10, 15 minutes straight maybe, and then like be quiet for like a little bit, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes, half an hour, 10 minutes sometimes. It just depended on him, honestly, how he was feeling.
Was there anything in particular that you did that you would try to get him to stop?
I would just grab him, just hold him, and just pat him like this, and just pat him, just be patting him.
Okay.
And just kind of be talking to him, like, you know, like, so bad, it's alright, you know. But nothing, like, I don't know what is normal, just holding him, patting him, that was it.
Did patting on the back work?
Yeah, it would help sometimes, but he would just sometimes just keep crying. It wouldn't really help.
Well, what happens when he just keeps crying and it's not working? What do you do next?
We would just either she would take him from me, or I would take him from him, or take him from her. And we would just keep turning, just taking turns, just doing the same thing. Just carrying him, trying to make him to be quiet.
Yeah, that sounds frustrating, right?
Yeah,
like
it is. That's why
easy.
I noticed that from her too. Like, she would get really frustrated.
Yeah.
This is the exact point where the whole problem began. Jason was a crying boy, and while every newborn cries, his was on another level. With Jose and his wife already struggling financially, juggling a toddler and their jobs, frustration slowly set in. But one question nobody seems to be asking is why Jason cried this much in the first place. That detectives will uncover soon.
So that Thursday night, right? Andrea takes Janice to the mom's house?
To your mom, yeah.
Do you remember what time that was?
It was like 7, or right before 7.
Okay. Is that the normal time for that?
Yeah, because by 8 or 9, she likes to take her nap.
Okay.
So we were trying to take her before she goes to sleep or something.
Okay. So that was 7 at night, right?
Mm-hmm,
okay.
Yeah.
And so you were at the home, at the apartment with Jason.
With Jason.
What were you guys doing then?
I was just holding them. I was just walking around the apartment, going in, out of my room, in the kitchen, just walking around, waiting for her pretty much. And as soon as I was gonna sit down, that's when she got there, because she didn't take long. It was only like 25 minutes, I believe.
Was she speeding?
I don't know. She got home pretty
Probably.
quick.
She's driving out there and back, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She doesn't like leaving us alone for the same reason.
Okay.
She knows that I kind of get frustrated, and he was being fuzzy too, so that's why she kind of tried to hurry back home.
All right. So, I mean, is she trying to get back home because she doesn't want you to get frustrated? Or
Just to help out, and because she knows he can be like a hassle sometimes. But I wasn't on my phone yet. I was still watching on the TV. I was still watching TV. I just had the TV on. I wasn't really watching. I was more looking at him, messing with him. But I just had him the whole time. I was just carrying him, because he was just fuzzing the whole time, the whole night. He was just fuzzing, just trying to get him to like be quiet a little bit, just so that he doesn't wake mom up. But I mean, he was still fuzzing the whole night until like midnight 1, when he started to get really tired.
Okay.
And that's when he kind of just fell asleep. And that's when I sat down, turned off the TV a little bit before that. That's when I had grabbed my phone, and I was just on my phone. And I started to get really tired, and that's what that happened.
And how did he react to getting the phone dropped on him?
Oh, he cried. He did not like that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was like gonna get purple again, like red. I was already expecting that, but he didn't. He just cried, and I just held him, just patted him, just had him like this, patted him. Kind of rubbed it a little bit because I had seen it, but I wasn't sure. He still didn't have much of anything until like I laid him down. That's when I had seen that he had a little bruise. I was like, oh. But yeah, that was pretty much like every other night. That's like every night, honestly.
So we talked. You mentioned that you get frustrated. You blurt out curse words, or
Yeah, but I would never hit her, never touch her, never. My mom told me, she taught me better than that. My dad's nothing like that. I don't see a reason why I should be something like that.
Right. But what do you do when you can't yell and you're frustrated?
I leave. I just grab my keys and I leave. And I come back 20 minutes later, 15 minutes later. I know it's not good, but I just have to go mental instead of, just taking my anger out on her. Like, I just don't want to do that. And yeah, we did have like a small argument, kind of like a few weeks before that happened. Like, I was just, I don't know. It was just really complicated having 2 kids. And
yeah, you're super young. You guys are both really young living in that apartment.
Right.
That's hard.
Yeah, it was just really complicated.
Do you ever find yourself, when you're holding him and you're trying your best to get him to calm down, pat him on his back? Do you ever find yourself like, that might have been a little harder than I wanted?
No, not really. No.
Do you ever find yourself maybe holding him onto you a little
Too tight?
Too tight?
No, I would always just have him on me. Like,
how would you hold him up on there?
Just have him like this. I would just always have him like this on my chest, whether his head was turning that way or this way. But I would always have him like this. I always have him like this, sitting down on the couch. Or I would be laying down in the bed and just have him like this too.
But I mean, he's crying.
Yeah.
Right? So how do you stop that?
Well, when he's crying, I would be walking around, just patting him, just carrying him, just doing all sorts of things, just carrying him around. I don't know, but I wouldn't do nothing different, honestly. It was just carrying him and patting him, just carrying him, because as soon as you would let him down, it would just get worse.
Right.
This is what's known as a piecemeal confession. Instead of telling the whole truth, Jose is revealing it one piece at a time, only admitting to the parts he thinks detectives can already prove, while hiding everything else. It's a way of testing how much evidence they really have. But with every new admission, his story falls apart a little more. And the more he tries to hold back, the more obvious it becomes that he's hiding something. The only question now is how much longer he can keep it buried.
I think you mentioned before, but just to kind of cover over, because I don't recall writing it down. Why did you wake up?
Because I felt like I couldn't hear him breathe. I couldn't hear her, like a light snore.
Okay.
But I could not hear nothing on this side, like nothing. And that's what kind of woke me up. Because I didn't have for the same reason, because I know it was my turn. I didn't have like a full deep sleep, because I was trying to hear him at the same time. And for the same reason, because he didn't burp. That always keeps us, like, I don't know how to say it in English, but like alert in a way, like for us not to, go to sleep when it's our turn, when it's our turn at night, to not go to sleep all the way sometimes, for the same reason, to look out after him.
Because he didn't burp? If he did burp, would you have slept through it during the night?
Yeah, I think I would have been a little bit more comfortable.
Okay, so you just kind of wake up because you
I did not hear him breathe. I did not hear anything. Like, I could not hear, like, him inhaling or anything. And I can hear, he has, like, a pretty heavy breathing, kind of, in a way. And I could not hear anything. But I remember them or I think it was you asking if I had a fan on at that day. And I thought it was this black one, but it wasn't. It was the main house one.
Was there anything that happened before you laid him down that made you worry enough to keep you awake?
Him not burping and the hit too, because he fell asleep like pretty instant in a way. Like I thought he was gonna stay up crying a little bit more, but he didn't.
Yeah, what did you think when you woke up?
I don't know what to do. I've never experienced something like that. I never thought I would go through something like this. I don't know. I'm just thinking save him. Save him. Take him to the hospital.
Was there a reason why you guys didn't call 911? Have an ambulance come over?
I was going to, but she said it was just right here, so I just drove. I was about to call 911 too. But we were like, it's just right here too. We just hurried up, put our shoes on, and we just left.
Looking back on everything, right? And thinking about that night and getting some time to think about everything that's going on inside that house.
Yeah.
What's going on in your head?
Wish I had him here. I wish he never. I wish I would have just laid with him, but you just stayed up with him. Instead of sitting him down, though, he never burst.
Hey, man. Did you ever hurt him?
I would never.
We say that a lot, right? There's a lot of we would nevers.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, there's one that slips, right?
Yeah.
And whether you meant to or not, it's just.
Never.
I mean, it's tough. You're in
Yeah,
that. You're in that apartment that's basically just a little bigger than this room, right?
Yeah.
And you're stuck there.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And you just won't stop crying.
I don't care. I would never hurt her. I would never hurt her. The same way they took care of him as her mom was there. His mom was there the same way.
But she wasn't there, though.
Yeah, she wasn't there for 20, 25 minutes. The whole time I was just carrying her. Just trying to get him to stop. I just carried him the whole time.
What happened during those 25 minutes she was gone?
She just had him. The TV was on. He was just crying. I was carrying him. I just showed you. I had him like this the whole time until she got home. I just had him like this the whole time, carrying him. Just patting him. I never wanted to do anything to his head or anything because he always had like a soft spot. Whether I think it was up here and on the side of his head. Yeah. I just had him like this the whole time, just like this, and just crying.
Now, here's a detail that says a lot. Andrea drops their toddler at Grandma's and rushes straight back home, because apparently Jose can't be left alone with their son for too long. And that's exactly why the 25 minutes Jose spent alone with Jason matters so much in this case. Because whatever happened to him happened when nobody else was around.
Why am I asking you those questions?
I don't know.
You know.
I know why you're asking me. Why?
You know why, man. Why are we... What happened?
I told you the whole thing. I just carried him the whole time. He always had something right here. Had like a soft spot, and up here too.
No, we know about that. We know, I mean, that happens with right?
Yeah.
There's some things that that are being looked at that aren't adding up. Look, Rod and I are both dads, and we've both been through some frustrating events. And no one in here is claiming you don't love Jason, man.
I would have never heard of. I would have never heard of.
Hey Jason, neither one of us think you would ever do anything on purpose. I can tell you love your son to this day.
I do.
But there are things that will have to be explained, and sometimes accidents happen, man.
Yeah.
I don't think you would ever do anything on purpose. Nobody here believes that.
No, I might have like.
But we need you to help us understand to make those things fit.
He probably had a little bit of scratches because of when I was showering him the day before, but that was it though. I've never heard of.
What do you mean about when you were showering?
Yeah, when I was showering him in the tub, like he would just like for me, and I kind of like grazed on his heel, and he would just slip for me a lot. It was my first time showering him. I've never showered him before. Yeah. he would just slide for me a lot. I remember he slipped. I never told her that for the same reason, because I knew she was gonna get mad at me.
He slipped?
Well, not like slip, but he would kind of, but it's like a white sea kind of, and I had him like this, and I kind of have the water running too, so I can keep it warm, keep the bathroom warm for him, and he would kind of slip, and I remember I grabbed him, and I had my nails a lot longer than this, and I kind of scratched him, and then like a couple times I remember he almost like slept, and I kind of pushed him, like I grabbed him like really, really hard from right here, but he didn't cry or anything, but I didn't hurt him. I would never hurt my
We're not one of us saying that you would do anything on purpose, but you're in that house. Andrew is asleep.
Yeah.
You know, Jason's not going to sleep. It's a long night.
Yeah, it's just me. It's just me the whole time carrying him. Just carrying him. I was just sitting down, carried him and put him to sleep. He just wouldn't birth, so.
And this is the very detail Jose has been trying to hide from detectives all along, because it doesn't just reveal a pattern of abuse. It also exposes just how careless and indifferent he had become toward Jason, ultimately giving a clear picture of what had happened in that house and the reasons why.
There's some injuries on his back.
Oh, really?
What happened?
I might have hugged him too tight maybe before that. I don't know.
What do you mean by that, man?
I don't know. Maybe when I was carrying him, I might have because he slips down sometimes, so I kind of squeeze him up a little bit and pat him, but nothing like I won't smack him or anything like that. Nothing like that.
Nobody's saying you're smacking them, but pretty resilient, right?
Yeah.
A little squeeze here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's explainable, but some of the stuff that we're seeing is not explained from just a little squeeze. Did you catch yourself getting frustrated?
No, I never heard of. I always told her that he always looked uncomfortable to me, always. He always looked uncomfortable to me. But I never heard him. I might have he might have slipped and maybe hold him tight, but nothing like me smacking him or anything like that. I might have hugged him too tight, but not to where he's gonna, trying to catch breath or anything, nothing like that.
Show me how you would hug him too tight.
Because I would usually have him wrapped, and the blanket is just on the way, and he would just kind of fall, because well, not fall, but slip, and I would just kind of pick him up again, pick him up and kind of pat him and probably squeeze him too tight. I don't know, honestly. But I would never hurt him, though. I would never hurt him.
Does that seem to quiet him down a little bit when you squeeze him?
A little bit, because I remember when I would wrap him in his blanket, you know how you wrap him, baby? I would wrap him pretty tight for the same reason, because he liked being snuggled for some reason. Yeah. And whenever I had him loose like that, uncovered, he was just fuzzing, but I didn't like to have him covered the whole time because I felt like he was just being squeezed.
But with Janice, right, you found out one time a little spot on the side kind of stopped it. So
yeah,
is that what happened with Jason? You found that if you just gave him a little squeeze,
maybe
down?
Something like that, but it wasn't something that I'm gonna break his back. He's a baby. Maybe it's tight, something tight, but nothing I'm gonna hurt him or anything like that. He just never looked uncomfortable to me. I was just trying to help him. I never hit him. I never do anything to hurt him.
Did you ever get so frustrated.
No.
You just can't. I mean, you can't do anything about
Yeah,
it.
you can't do anything.
You can't
And like I
yell.
told you, I just leave. I just grab my keys and I leave.
But even when it's your turn to take care of him at night,
Yeah, when it's my turn to take care of it, I have to deal with it. I have no choice but to deal with it.
and so is that when you find yourself sometimes squeezing him?
No, I don't do that all the time. It's just like once in a while. I hardly do that. It's just like you said, like my body tenses up. I don't know. I just react to that. It's like my body suddenly wakes up and just, I don't know. But I never did anything like that.
Do you think you squeeze him that hard?
I feel like CPR. I might have squeezed him that hard, honestly.
Do you feel like squeezing him that hard is what caused him to not wake up that morning?
No, I don't think it's that. I don't know. I hope it's not that.
Has it crossed your mind?
No. What crosses my mind is more like the hit that landed on his head. Oh, can I tell you something?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to tell her either, but I would smack him in the butt. Sometimes maybe in the bag, part of his bag, when I would change it.
It's hard being a dad.
Yeah, it is.
It's really hard, right?
Yeah.
And nobody tells you. And it's not easy. You got your mom and dad telling you that this is how it's supposed to be, right? It gets better. But it doesn't ever seem like it's going to get better, huh?
No, I shouldn't have had him either. Oh no, I was just raised like that. And I don't want to raise him like that. It's just, I don't know.
But I see that you hate yourself over it.
Yeah.
And that makes you a good dad and a good man, right? We do things, we can't explain it.
Never speak to him.
What else happened to Jason in that house?
It's just that, honestly. It's just me that would spank him whenever I was changing him. Because he would just cry a lot, like overly cry. He was about to faint. And my mom, I remember telling me that I would get like that, and whenever that would happen, it just smack me. I know that was not gonna work for him, but just going based off of what they were telling me to.
What happened to his head? It's not from his cell phone.
Where on his head? On the side right here?
Oh man, he's got,
On the side right here?
yeah.
He's always had that.
He's got some other marks. It's not just that.
He's always had the bruise right, the thing right here, the bump.
Yeah, that's normal baby stuff.
Yeah.
We know that. I wouldn't ask you that, right?
Yeah.
What happened to his head?
I don't know. It was just a bump right here too. I don't know. I remember I would scratch his head too, but
Jake,
I never hit him or anything. I mean, I was scratching too hard, like, cause he would like that. I remember I would like pretty like scrape, like not scrape him, but I was scratching pretty hard, and he would do his eyes like if he was about to sleep. But I never hit his head. I never did anything to him.
well, it's not what we're finding. That's not what we've been told by the medical examiner.
Can I know what you were told?
Yeah, he's got a subdermal hematoma. He has bleeding in the brain and bleeding in his head,
Oh,
in the skull.
yeah.
All right? That's not explained from a cell phone dropping on him.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was probably that, honestly. But I never hit him in the head. I never hit him in the head.
How do you get that?
What was that?
How did it happen?
I don't know, honestly.
He's in your care.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I tell her too. I was like, I had him the whole time. I never once hit him in the head. He was fine. He never did anything like to cry like that or anything. I always felt like he was uncomfortable, always uncomfortable.
You're telling me you never hit him in the head. I'm going to tell you, all right, I believe that you didn't. But what happened to his head?
I don't know what's wrong. It was just the hit right here. And I remember I would scratch him hard, but...
Did you ever scratch him too hard?
Yeah, I feel like I did sometimes. Yeah.
Did you ever squeeze his head?
Maybe just like... Not like hard, but yeah, I would squeeze it a little bit.
The autopsy report revealed something detectives had suspected all along. The cell phone story couldn't explain what happened to Jason. That same night, while Andrea was away, Jose was alone with Jason. As the situation continued, frustration began to take over. And by his own admission, he reacted more aggressively in an attempt to quiet things down. But one question still remained. Did Jose mean for any of it to happen? Or did his actions spiral into a tragedy he never expected?
What did happen?
I don't know, honestly.
He's in your care.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I tell her too. I was like, I had him the whole time.
But you're telling us before that she, feels like she needs to take it away from you before it gets worse, right?
Yeah, because of the same reason. Like, I get really frustrated and I don't know what to do, and that's when she comes in and takes them.
But what happens when she's not there to take them? And she can't do that, right? Because she's asleep. You're trying to keep her from waking up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to calm him down. I'm just rubbing his scalp or scratching his head or doing something, squeezing him, doing something, but...
Did you ever squeeze his head too hard, you think?
I hope not. I was just squeezing it for the same reason, because I felt like his head was hurting.
Hey, Jose, this is hard, right? This is hard.
Yeah. But I feel like it was
Does it feel a little better to tell it, get a little bit out there of what you're worried about, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we're there, man. Jose, walk us through the night. We're there. Let's get it out. You deserve it. Your wife deserves it. More importantly, Jason deserves it.
Yeah, he does.
Get us there. Tell us what happened, man.
I was just with them the whole night. I was just with them, just being fuzzy. I feed him. He wouldn't get a burp. So that's when I'll start squeezing him. Whether it was up here or up here, I don't know, but I'll squeeze him. Maybe I might have gotten a little bit rough with his head, but not to where like I'm gonna hit him or anything like that. Maybe squeezed it because I feel like, I don't know, he probably like that. I was just trying to do anything, like how I told you I would tickle his feet. I was just trying doing everything I could to calm him down, but nothing.
Were you talking to Jason when what were you saying to him?
I was just saying, it's okay, baby. It's like, it's okay. Like, it's gonna go away. Like, it's not gonna be good. Like, it's okay. Like, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Get some rest.
Did you calm down when you did that?
No, I was still the same.
How did you feel when that was going on, though?
Helpless. Like, there's nothing I can do to help. And I would tell her too, like, just go to the hospital, like, even before everything, just to go check, make it a good checkup on them, but we never went.
Did you want to go before you laid him down?
To the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wanted to go days before all
okay.
that, because he was never comfortable, like, I'm telling you, like, he would just cry all day and all night.
As Jason's crying became more frequent, Jose admitted he slowly stopped caring and began handling him more roughly. But even then, he still wasn't telling detectives everything. There were major parts of the story he was leaving out. what really changed after he gave up trying to be a good father, and how Jason ended up with so many unexplained marks. Looking back, those repeated moments likely explain why Jason seemed so uncomfortable and cried almost constantly. And all these happened because Jose was simply frustrated.
With everything that we've told you, do you feel responsible for what happened?
It was on my watch, so yeah, I do. My parents say not to blame myself for it.
Well, he didn't get those injuries by himself.
I know I didn't. But like I said, like I was always like that with them. Even when she was there, like nothing ever changed. It was everything the same.
When she was there, she had to take him away.
Yeah.
Because she knew.
Yeah, she knew. I would get frustrated, a little bit rough.
What is she telling us right now?
I honestly don't know.
Does she blame you?
No.
Have you told her?
Yeah, we talk about it every night. Yeah, she's already talked to me about it. We totally can't even sleep. I go to my parents, they can't sleep.
Did you ever do anything else to him?
No.
This is your chance, man. This is the time to get it out. We've talked about a lot. Right? So there's no point in holding anything back now.
I just told you I would just spank him.
Did you ever shake him?
No. I'll just squeeze him really tight. I'll just squeeze him really tight. That's all I would do.
Jose Rosas Oliva was arrested and charged with homicide by abuse. He pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 25 years in prison. Our hearts go out to Jason's family, especially his mother, who will have to bear the pain of not being there for the rest of her life. So was the court fair by giving Jose 25 years? Or was 25 years not enough for what he did? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.